What's up, my friends? This is John Baruti from Baruti Success on another episode. What are we going to talk about this week? Should we wait for the stock market to crash or come down before we start investing? Short answer, no. Okay? So I know I've said in the past that the stock market's poopy. I've said that. Poopy. And what I meant by that is that the stock market has been going up for the last 12 years. That's not great, right? Because that's not sustainable. Yes, we've had some corrections, especially the one after the pandemic, in March. And that was a great buying opportunity. And that's why I want to talk to you, right? So I want to talk to you about we have to get started. The whole point of this whole thing is getting you started on the path towards independent financialness, which means that you got to put money aside and you have to save every week and we have to invest that, right? Well, what does that mean, John? I have a business. I'm already putting my money towards my business. I'm saving towards my future in my business. No, Sally. I'm not talking about that. That's awesome that you have a side business or a thriving regular business. That's your full-time job. That's outstanding. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that you have to save for the future. Besides your business, besides your employment, besides the children's Christmas gifts, besides that, you have to save and invest for the future. So you can, when you can't work anymore, right? In my situation, got cancer, not so, I look good, yeah, look okay. I know I'm ugly, but that's besides the point. But I really can't work. Or Sally, when you're grooming those poodles, right? And your hands get arthritis and you can't work anymore, you're gonna have this to fall back on. Or Tony, you're an attorney and you've had years of making money and you didn't really put anything aside and you didn't really invest. And what'd you have? You had a great career, right? But now you got eye problems or you have an issue with, I don't know, Alzheimer's, right? As you get older. And then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Tony, what are you doing? Nothing. You don't have your job, you don't have your practice, but over here, you talk to Uncle John and you have money saved, invested, and we're going to the moon, right? So again, how do we do this? How do we get started? It's easy. It's so easy. Okay, I'm going to say this 1,000 times. You're going to see, I'm going to have 1,000 videos. I'm going to say this 1,000 times. You're going to get bored of hearing it, but I don't care, right? You easily start a online bank account and you set that account up. You link it to your regular bank account, checking account, and you put money, you have it suck money out of that bank account every single week. John, you've been talking about that. Yeah. Larry, I've been talking about it for 2 years now on the channels, on and off, but now I'm coming to you every week, right? Have you done it? Have you actually done it? No, you didn't, right? So today's the day, my friend. Today we're doing it. After the video, you're going to go online. You're going to choose Ali Bank. You're going to choose Capital One online. I don't care who you choose. You're going to search, go to NerdWallet and search highest online bank account APR, the yield, and choose that bank. That's what you're going to do. Today, you're going to set that up. Today, you're going to put $50 or $200 or $2,000 or $20,000 in that account. And you're going to set up a weekly withdrawal from your regular account. And we're going to get started. Right? I'm going to tell you, and again, I'm not a CFP, I'm not a CPA. I'm only going to tell you how I've done it. So, listen to me for a grain of salt, but, come back for the thoughts. But what I'm saying is that I'm going to show you how I started from literally 12-ish, 13, might have been 14, I'm not sure. No, I think it was 13. By investing in the stocks, investing in properties, right? Didn't do that at 14. No, I was much older than that. And again, so in 20, 30 years, yes, it takes that long. I'm sorry, George, that's looking at these instant millionaire video. No, it doesn't work that way. Slow and steady. That's how we're going to finish the race. Slow and steady is how we're going to finish the race. Okay? George, thank you. So you're going to set this account up, right? Every week, money coming every week. Money's coming out, right?
John, $50 a week. How am I going to become a millionaire?
Okay, all right. Sally, calm down. I'm going to show you that eventually. I normally put that on quiet. I didn't do it. Put this on airplane mode. Sorry. So, like I was saying, we have to get started today. And eventually, that doesn't look like a lot. It doesn't. I'm sorry, it doesn't. And it won't for a long time. But as we steadily start investing, even in these times, right? That's what this video was about. Really, John? Should I really be putting my money in the stock market now when it's so crazy? The answer is yes, right? There's two schools of thought. There is dollar cost averaging, putting your money in slowly every week, and there's lump sum investing. Now, technically, lump sum investing has proven to be better than dollar cost averaging. The average is over time. Okay, I truly believe that lump sum investing, putting it, $10,000, $100,000, whatever you have, $20,000 right into the stock market right now, I don't think that's the right way to go. And that's not what I'm doing, because I do have a decent amount of money, and that's why we're doing this. And you're going to be putting, again, whatever you put in, $50, $100, $200, $2,000 a week, and I'm going to be putting anywhere between $500 and $2,000 a week, okay? And we're going to go along this journey, right? And again, I told you, we're going to have basically two accounts. The first account, which I did a video, and hopefully that'll be ready by next week. We're going to start with M1 Finance, and that's easy breezy. Doing ETFs and just buying, and it's going to show you. M1 Finance is awesome. So you pick your stocks or your funds, and it puts them in a basket, and you just tell them, listen, I want to allocate this money to this every week, and that's what it does. It's pretty smart, right? And then we're going to have another account with Webull. I haven't set that up, but again, I'm going to do tutorials on this, how to set it up, blah, blah, blah. And Webull's going to be dividends only, okay? So what does that mean? So that means stocks that have higher dividends, an ExxonMobil, an ETF that specializes in dividends. And that is specifically for our income later in life, right? So we sell our business, right? Or we get out of the job, we retire. We still need income, pensions, we don't have pensions anymore, right? People have 401s, and that's terrific, but we're going to do this so we have an income coming. We don't have to touch the principal, and we're going to have income coming out to us every year, right? Whatever it is, we'll save and invest we're going to do it backwards. Let's say we need $2,000 a month. Well, to get $2,000 a month, we have to calculate, all right, well, how much do I need in an investment account with about 3 or 4 to 5% of dividends? It's probably somewhere between 700 and 1.2 million. I didn't do the exact calculation, but that's about what it is. That's what we need invested, right? We're not going to do that overnight. That's not happening overnight. That's happening after, you got your tax return, Larry? Yeah, well, why don't you take half of that tax return and put it over here in this account? There's a thought. Don't go out and buy a new Lexus. Don't add addition to the house right away. Take half the money out. This is part of our problem in the United States. We live over our means. Yes, I have beautiful cars. Yes, I have a beautiful house. Yes, I have beautiful things. But I put money aside before I invested or bought those things. That's the key. All right. So I'm not going to, beat you over the head or beat you up enough, but that's what we're doing. Right. So do I believe you should start investing today? Yes, absolutely. Today, shut the YouTube off and go and start saving weekly. And we're going to invest weekly. And yes, you should do it now. And also, little teaser for a couple of episodes from now. Yes, we're going to do cryptocurrency. I have, you might going to think I'm crazy. I'm not telling you to put your whole life's investment in it, but we're going to put a couple nickels over in cryptocurrency because I think it's going to have 20 years from now. It's going to have deep ramifications in our society and in our economy. All right. So love talking to you guys. Glad seeing you for another episode, and I'll see you on the next one. 11 minutes, we're getting better, we're not 20, 30 minutes.